I've been doing a lot of testing lately, again, and I've been taking more notice of things. And yeah, I'm in bed at the moment. I'm just relaxing. I'm watching Wheeler Deal. Anyway, so see this picture here? This is telling me, it's very awesome to me. This tells me my degrees are out. So if I'm running like a 1322, which I was, then more than 8 degrees separation. And after 8 degrees, what it does is start cavitating off the line, and it looks like this. Alright, give you another view. You can see it. Yeah, it's fast, and you go, oh, well, I need this impeller. And then you de-pitch it, and it gets a little bit better. But the problem is, it's peak revving. So you're going to have to change the nozzle. You're going to have to go a smaller nozzle. That's what that means. If you're running like too big, anything like 13, 20, 22, you're on the border of going a smaller nozzle. So some people will cheat and go, oh, I'll run a 14, 13, 14, which is going to slow it down. Look, I know people have run 17, 25, and no problems. Like massive fast skis, like 90 mile an hour plus. And they don't even go past 8 degrees because all it does is aerate the water. So cavitation off the line. Look, the top end's not bad, but it's not going to be as quick. So we go back to that. You can see it, it's quite horrible. So, did another run, and I'll put this video, picture with the other one because they're very similar. You can see this one, it's raised, alright? So that's really flat. It's really raised. At 5,000 RPM, it started to flare. It started to get like a tail, like from here to there. But it was alright at 5,000. And that's telling me the leading edge is too small. Alright, you're going to have to go wider. So at the time I was running the 12, you had to come up. And how do you know when you're right? Because the mid-range pulls like crazy. You go too big on the leading edge, it'll affect top end. It'll kill top end. And mid, you'll have no mid. So this is what I finally come up with. And it's a lot flatter. And that's at top speed. That's what it looks like, top speed. Alright, this other one didn't. So, get that out of the way. What are you after with a jet pump? On the inlet, more pressure. So I want more pressure here. 60 PSI, Yamaha, 38 CD. Otherwise it would cause pump stuff. And it goes, look, as you do more and more testing, you start to learn more and more. So how do you get more pressure in there? Some people will run like an 11 degree, like 11, 15. And that'll increase pressure in the front of the blade there, like a restriction. And they can still run the 87 millimeter nozzle. Very temperamental. One day good, one day bad. You'd be better off to go to a 12, 15 and drop that down to an 86. But instead of making an 86 mil, it's just easy to leave it 87. So people just go and buy the impeller and chuck it in. I'd drop to 11, 15 in winter, and in summer run a 12, 15 with an 86 mil. Leave the 86 all the time. That's all you'd have to do. And sometimes in summer, if you've got a bigger ski, or quick one, like 12, 16. 12, 17 was pretty much the most popular one they ever made in VXR. And I could push that to 8.3, 8.2, easy. You don't need to wrap in mud. So yeah, so you want to increase pressure here? Go smaller nozzle again, if you can push it. So that's how they do it. But because the numbers are so low here, the 12 and that, you'll never get off the line. I've played with this, I've done everything, I can get it pretty good. And the first edge will go 12 for about 20 mil, and then it'll drop straight down on the blade, like get straight into it, 13, 14, 15, whatever, until your tail edge. And at the end, so for the first 20 mil of this blade will be a 12, then it start pitching down real quick. And that's the best way you can do it. Alright, you're going to lose a little bit top end, but unless you make that 12 run for a long way, which I usually do on a blade, yeah, I don't know, 60 mil, 70 mil, and then slowly bring it around. That's the fastest top end. But anyway, people will play with jet boats and whatever, mini jet boats, will know what I'm talking about. They put a different pump in the ski and nothing's working. You got a Sea-Doo pump with a Yamaha engine or vice versa and something else, and anyway. So the impeller no more than 8 degrees. We just spoke about that. So you can run a 12, 20 on the border, 13, 21. Anything more than that, it starts aerating. You just saw that. Alright, so smaller nozzles, more speed, more faster and mid. Yes, they are. Anyone who tells you a big nozzle and a big impeller is quicker is probably running a ferry or something big like a water cat, because they need that volume. But if you're running jet ski, you definitely need a smaller nozzle to go faster. This does not mean RPM drops. You can de-pitch to get the RPM back up. People go, oh, but, no. Just de-pitch it, you'll get it back. Sometimes it's too hard to turn it. Even up here, look, if you run a 85 mil, for instance, and you couldn't turn it 12, 15, turn it 12, 14. It'd still be better. You'd get more speed, more mid-range pull. The 11 has no pull at all, except in winter. That's it. Now I've got a different setup. I don't even run this. So these are things to look out for. But I can tell you now, I run a small jet pump on a VXR 1.8 Yamaha. Definitely made a big difference. So the 155, no one knows what my pump is yet. They haven't got it yet. They're close, but no one's got it. And like I said before, the SCX runs a 148. And that 148 on the STX aspirated Kawasaki is quicker off the line, quicker mid. Not fast at top end. In some cases, yes, because they're underpowered and it's very heavy ski. It's 30 kilos more. And great ski, I love them. But anyway, reliable as the SCX. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this cleared up a couple of things.